what's going on, y'all? It's Nick here with Shalicia. We're with F.O.F, Financial Coaching LLC. And we're here today to talk about what else? Money. Hope y'all are having a great day today. This right here is Friday, but this is February, so we're doing a little bit different with our February financial tips. So this right here is day 13, all right? Day number 13. And so what we want to get into is being lazy, okay? Not being lazy over your finances. It's been the week of no's. So this right here is do not be lazy when it comes to your finances. And before we get into that, all right, we're going to explain it a little bit more. What I'd like to say is we appreciate, we thank, and we just enjoy the comments and everything that we're seeing from those that subscribe. Listen, if you're new to this channel, you've never seen one of these videos before, we are always open to talking about finances and really how it touches all aspects of life, including God, marriage, singleness, whatever it may be, life just in general, all right? So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and we hope that y'all like the topic and y'all like the channel. All right, so what I really want to get into on this one is I think a lot of times I see people make the mistake of they'll get a financial advisor, they'll get an accountant, they have a tax person, or even they have none of that kind of stuff, even their parents or just someone they know, they'll be like, oh yeah, this person is helping me with my money. They get a financial coach, somebody like me, it's great. And they'll say this person's helping me with my money. And one thing that I try and make sure to do, make sure people understand is, no, you are the one who's managing your money. It's not just, you don't just take the money and put it on somebody else to look at to manage. You have to do it yourself. So we are saying no to being lazy when it comes to your finances. You have to be the one to manage and steward over those finances. So, babe, what's your thoughts on that?
Right. Well, I guess when it comes to that perspective, I can speak from experience and being that person that just let somebody handle it, okay? Because when I first got my first job, I know, and first started the 401k investments and all that stuff, I was just like, oh, they said they will do it. They doing it. I don't know. Don't ask me. I really wasn't involved. Right. And I know as we talked, as we, became one, got married, all of that, I
start asking you questions.
Yes.
You start getting mad at me because I ask you questions about, well, what's this?
Right. Because I'm like, I don't know.
Like, I don't know. They just did some stuff.
Call them.
I'm like, well, honey, I need your information. They won't
real
just
life,
let me do that.
That was real life.
That was a real life situation.
So,
and it still happens sometimes now.
It does.
Still happens now.
It does.
Somebody talk to her.
Oh my goodness. I'm getting better, y'all. I'm getting better. But what was I gonna say? Oh, but it is important for you to at least be aware, because you just would hate for you to be thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna retire and I'm gonna have stuff to live on, and then you look and you retire and you're like, oh my God, like what happened?
Right.
And so to his point, it's really beneficial to look at it, yourself.
Right. And the thing is that I look at it like this, is that, God has given us the choice, but he's also given us the opportunity, but he's also given us the responsibility. And that responsibility over whatever money that you make is that you're the one who stewards over it. You're the one who manages over it. And you can't shy away from that responsibility. Yeah. Even if you're busy or whatever, and you may be at a level where you have a financial advisor looking at it or doing those things, which is great, but you don't just be like, all right, you're looking at it, you take a back seat. Yeah. And you just like, all right, they just doing whatever.
Don't do what I did.
Right, yeah. Basically in a nutshell. You still have to be keeping track of it. You still have to be paying attention to it. You may not have to look at it every day, but you still have to have an idea of what's going on so that things are going in the right direction. Ask questions. Try and get an understanding.
And if you don't know, you can also Google. I mean, Google has a lot of stuff out there, y'all. I mean, you got to be mindful of what you look at, but most of it you can find your answer. You know?
Right, exactly. And so I think those things are very important when it comes to your finances. A lot of times people don't do well with money because they just don't pay attention to it. Mm-hmm. That's like a top reason. It's just flat out don't pay attention to it. Yeah. It's not necessarily they don't budget and all that. Budgeting is paying attention to it. It's a way to do that. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times people just be like, oh, you ain't paying attention to it.
Yeah.
And that's what happens. And then you work for 30 years. You ain't put nothing back. You weren't really paying attention. And you don't have as much as you could in your retirement. You don't have as much as you could or wanted to in whatever it is you're trying to do. So pay attention This money is yours to manage and manage it well. All right. Hopefully to the glory of God in Christ Jesus. That's what I would say.
Yes, me too.
So listen, with that, we want to know what your all thoughts are when it comes to managing money. If you feel like you should or somebody else should, go ahead and like this video, comment below. Because again, your comment could help someone else, could help us. So really keep that in mind. All right. We appreciate you all. We thank you so much for watching. And Lord willing, we'll be back with the next one. Y'all have a good one.